Hi there, welcome back to Matt Bajerski YouTube channel. How long for? Who knows? I thought you were psychic. Not that bloody good. How you doing? Okay, so about, let's just say a year ago, I started to witness certain energies within people based upon fear and all sorts of stuff, and then come forward a little bit closer, and then all of a sudden people started to be around people who weren't very well for certain reasons. Okay, so I started putting the question out there, started talking to 101 people that I started to work with who had done certain things that they maybe wish they hadn't have done. So I started, that's it, that's all I want to say about that. I'm not even going to go down any more paths. I'm just going to tell you now the process of what's happened. This is serious stuff now, okay? So I've come to a point now that I can now start to tell you, because I've put the pieces together, I've witnessed what I've witnessed, I've seen what I've seen. Certain things have helped, other things didn't help so much, but now I'm going to take you through the protocol. Actually, it's very similar to what the Pure Energy Healing Protocol is, which is quite amazing, really, when you realize that the universe does it all for you, in a sense. So I'm going to take you through the protocol for people who are not feeling too good at the moment, who are around people who are not feeling too good. Okay, it's this simple. First of all, what you need to do is make sure you've got lemons all over the house. The reason why is if you put lemons all over the house, it's an indicator to tell you whether you need to cleanse that room. And by way of the lemon turning into a powdery green kind of dust, if that happens, doesn't matter if it has little spots or dots, it's not that big a deal, but it's good to cleanse it. But if it gets this powder on it, which is toxic, make sure you don't touch it or breathe it in. Okay, throw the lemon away. Now that's your indication to clean that particular room. If all the other lemons, and not limes, just lemons, don't ask me any questions about this. It's really this simple. This is the process of what I do and what my clients have been doing up to this point. Okay, so this is one technique you can try, or just try little things from it. Once that's done, you get sage, right? And you think, okay, this room needs doing because the lemon's off. You sage the room. By way of saging, go to my second or third video, which is the most popular video. So click on the most popular Matt Bajerski videos and you'll see sage. It teaches you how to sage the room 100%. To just give you an overall understanding, it's better to break up your sticks, sage sticks, put it into a big bowl and burn that sage and blow like crazy, because the secret is to get as much smoke in that room. Basically, if you can fill that room full of smoke so you can't breathe, leave it for 1 hour and then go back and open all the doors and windows. If you're doing the whole house, even better. Once that's all done, you know that the room or the house is in good energy. That's important, because when your house is in good energy, it means all the negativity on the walls of the past, of other people's negativity, is now gone. It's just washed away. So that's a really nice canvas to start working on. Next, what you need to do is look after your body. Now, the only way I've seen this work is by putting a lot of water into your body. Water which is either spring water or distilled water, and whereby after distilling it, putting it out into the sun for 1 hour, and then drink that through the day. Okay, that is my suggestion. Tap water is just good for washing up dishes. That's it. Okay, that is the most important thing. If you want an engine to run correctly, you put the best oil in. If you want your body to run correctly, you need to put the best, cleanest, purest water. Makes sense. This is all common sense. Okay, find an app that clings or beeps or drips that always reminds you to drink a litre or half a litre or a cup through the day. That's a great suggestion and works really well. Most of the time we forget. Okay, right, so once you're drinking correctly, what are you putting into your body? It's important now that you stay away from all major corporations completely. That's all your big brand supermarkets, and now you have to fully focus on trying to find sources of locally grown food, which basically food is fruit and vegetables. You're trying to get organic You're trying to get non-pesticides, you're trying to get non-GMO. Once you've found those locations and you've worked at it and said, okay, I found these places, then you start to digest that food. And my suggestion is digesting that size of a meal. If you do it 3 times a day is fine. Don't go any bigger than that. The reason why is you don't want to put pressure onto your stomach. There's something in this now, so bear in mind your stomach is the most important part of the body right now if you're around people that you're struggling with, or you're struggling because you don't feel good for certain reasons. Okay, so you're now getting your stomach into a place where it's feeling comfortable. It now recognizes the food that you're putting inside, and it will digest what it needs to, which means that your body won't go into any kind of stress because you're not eating real food. So if you go into a supermarket, forget it. You're wasting your time. You're just going to put stress on your body. Sorry guys, but it's the truth. Every supermarket I've ever been into, when I recognized it and thought, this isn't food. Okay, so you're going to have to work at it. This is something you either do or you don't. You either take this, throw it away, say, oh, that's great, thanks a lot, see you later, and then go into the supermarket. It's okay, no problem. I'm just telling you what everybody's asking me right now. I'm giving this information to the people who say, you know what, I need to change my life now because this, I don't want to live like this anymore. I don't want to feel like this. Okay, so greens are absolutely essential to your diet. So green vegetables, green beans, broccoli, runner beans, peas, green. Okay, green is brilliant, as much green as you can get. Try to eat it as raw as possible, or if you are going to cook it, only for a minute or so, no longer than that. Don't cook out the life of it. Don't cook out what most people do, and then they're eating mush. Then the body doesn't understand it. Raw is really good, okay? And it won't cause issue to your stomach, not in my opinion. The issue that you're causing at any point when you're not feeling well is whatever's happened to you prior to this. Okay, that's my truth. If you struggle with that, juice. So get a press, get a juicer, and drink it. Nothing wrong with going on a juice diet. It's not a diet, it's basically like a juice fast, but that's brilliant as well. So these are the things that you can incorporate into your daily life. Fruit and vegetables, fruits, nothing wrong with natural fruit. Sugars at all, you're only being lied about by telling you that. Fruit sugars are great because in the body it knows exactly what that is and it transfers it into energy, which is brilliant. Not like the wrong sugars. Okay, so just stay away from all sugars. At all, don't go near it. Stay away from dairy. Dairy is going to cause great stress to the stomach, and there's a reason why I keep going on about this stress. Okay, you'll understand in a minute. So once you've started eating correctly and letting go of all the crap, not touching any of the Coca-Colas, not touching any of the crisps, not touching any of the burgers, McDonald's, all that crap which is not food. So now you're starting to eat correctly, and Mother Earth is giving you what you need, and it's natural and unmodified. Now your body's saying, okay, good, I'm now receiving what I need to be able to fight what the problem is inside the body, right? So you're basically feeding the body real natural medicine, which then strengthens the soldiers inside you to start fighting and battling with what you need to heal from. So once you've got that right and you're finding yourself, oh, I feel better, and you're eating some nuts and seeds and lentils and things that are all natural, you know, these things that are natural, but most of all, if possible, fruit and vegetables. Try and make that at least 80% of your diet. Okay, good. So now you're starting to eat correctly. You're going to ask yourself what you're brushing your teeth with. If you're brushing your teeth with maybe natural stuff like baking soda, if you're keeping away from fluoridated crap, stay away from it and get some natural toothpaste. Really important, because your mouth is really important. You keep your mouth clean, you floss, and just don't brush too hard. Just nice and steady, nice and gently. A soft brush is much better than a hard brush, okay? Now, brush your tongue, right? Because you're clearing your tongue. All of these things, when you clear your tongue, your body then doesn't need to stress out about places. If you keep checking your tongue, if there's too much white on your tongue, it normally means that you need to look after yourself a bit more and stop with all the starches, stop with all the rices, white rices and the potatoes. And like I said, if you do this right, fruit and vegetables, that's really what you should be going for to start with. Once you're doing that on a daily basis, what the pure energy healing system or way of life is, that we get up in the morning and we check our body. So we scan our body and feel what feels not feel right. So, I don't feel too good in my head. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is get some tools that help you from outside in, inside out. So my first suggestion is get something that will clear the tubes. So hang on, you go and have a shower. Shower yourself down, try and get some salt, rub salt all over you, and if your nose is a little runny, blow it out. If your throat is, spit it out, because that needs to come out. And I'm being told by many people that a lot of people now are struggling more and more with this stuff coming out. It's called mucus, but it's not mucus. What it really is the soldiers inside are trying to throw all the garbage out. So you need to let that go, clear it all out of your system, okay? Out of your nose, out of your mouth, all day long if it's coming out. That's a good sign, by the way. It means that your soldiers inside are working really hard and they're getting rid of a lot of stuff inside your body, heavy stuff inside your body. So it's clearing it out with that. So it's clearing it out from the brain, it's clearing it out from the stomach upwards, okay? So the mucus out. Brilliant, well done. I do a bicarbonate of soda cleanse every morning, 1/4 teaspoon in water. Drink that down. Certainly flushes a lot out in your stomach system, helps with your liver and kidneys. Again, a wonderful thing to do through the week is try and drink natural lemon, but don't use the lemon that you've got in the house. Always throw it away because it's absorbed negative energy, so throw it away. So fresh lemon, squeeze it. If you can't drink it like it is because it's too bitter, then put it with water and then drink it down with water. That is a flush, and that's for your kidneys, for your liver, and it's going to clean them and it's going to strengthen them and build them up to strong again, which is vital right now. Okay, so if you can do that once a day, that's amazing. If you can do it twice a day, that's even more amazing. And within a couple of months, you're going to understand. You're going to say, wow, I am starting to feel a lot better. Okay, so this is Agua de Florida. Okay, I don't sell it, but you can buy it online. So you open that up, you put some in your hand, breathe it through the nose as hard as you can. That cleanses and clears and gets rid of a lot of stuff, both spiritually, emotionally and physically, okay? I do that through the day, especially when I'm doing my meditation, especially when I'm doing my healing, especially when I get up and the last thing at night. It's a really good thing. If you get a headache straight away from it, it's a good sign. It means it's clearing the stress and the tension inside. So it's a release, and that's why you feel that release. It's kind of heavy. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it's great. If you want to do it, try it. Agua de Florida, okay? The next thing I'd be doing is scanning my body to feel where my heaviest issue is. So it might be in your back, it might be in your stomach, it might be in your head. I would be looking at something like a nice, depending on where it is. So let's just say it's in the head. I'd be looking at pine oil. So my awakening oil is becoming so popular because it's working really well. So my awakening oil is, where are you, baby? Yeah, thank you. I've got some over there and some in my bedroom, and I keep it by the side of my bed because I use it on a night. So awakening oil, 3 or 4 drops into the hand, rub in and breathe. You breathe in for at least 5 to 10 times, but breathe out through the mouth. Basically the pine oil goes inside and it really does some real amazing cleansing inside, okay? And when you're breathing out, it's basically ripping and stripping all that needs to come out of your mouth. So you breathe out. With that, you can rub the oil at certain places. Now, if you're getting a headache, then there's nothing wrong with just getting a little bit and rubbing at the top of your head, But the places I like to go mainly is the temples with this, back of the neck, and what's called the third eye. Okay, now this is just an easy, simple trick. You don't need to do any more than that. The oil will work its magic. So go and get some pine oil and then get some base oil. About 5 drops to about a cupful like that will be sufficient. And then you use that through the day and the night. So when you go to sleep, fantastic. When you wake up in the morning, fantastic. Any kind of work that you're doing through the day, which has anything to do with spiritual, or if you're struggling with people or you're struggling with yourself, use it repeatedly. Always have a little jar by your side, or in, that's why I do these bottles, because I can keep them in my bag and I can always get them out at any time I'm feeling a little bit heavy from other people's negative energy and bad energy and weird antenna energy that's kicking out from them right now. Another amazing oil is what I call sacred oil. So Lemon House does the sacred oil. It's got a great kick to that. And I have a sacred oil too. They're both very similar, but the difference is, it's difficult to say the difference between these because they're so very similar. But there's definitely a feminine energy to the sacred oil as I see it. So mine's a bit more masculine, but I guess that's because I work with that a lot more. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. They both work as equal. Now, this oil to me is fascinating because it clears negative energy very quickly from the body of other people's negativity and heavy energy. So with the sacred, I'd be taking, again, some drops, and I would rub in my hands, breathe in about 10 to 20 times, then go to my back, lower back, and then go up. So you're going to your kidneys, okay? So you're rubbing up and down. And then hold your hands there for about 3 or 4 minutes and just breathe in through the nose and blow out through the mouth. Okay, once that's done, it's fine. If you're feeling a little bit heavy in the heart and you're not feeling too strong, then there is an amazing oil called energizing oil. And the energizing oil is fantastic. It's for the heart area right now. This is perfect for the heart. So some drops on, rub, breathe in 10 to 20 times, blow out through your mouth, and then rub on the heart. Okay, good. Now, this is going to be a little bit weird to you all because you know this as more of to work with what's called higher frequency energy. But the Moldavite oil, this is why I'm saying we've been practicing and realizing on people who are going through what they're going through, this is working. So the Moldavite oil, drops on the hand, a few drops. Now then, breathe in through the nose 10 to 20 times, blow out through the mouth, then stomach. Just rub it on the stomach. For some reason, the Moldavite oil is really helping with the stomach. Rub on the stomach. People are telling me, and it's working. Rub on the stomach. It is clearing a lot of heavy emotions and a lot of the energy that is being concentrated within your body if you are struggling with something that you wish you hadn't done. If you're around somebody who's done something that you wish you hadn't done and you're feeling that energetic, rub it on your stomach. It's incredible. Okay, these are the things that I would recommend. Also, get some blessed water. This is Lemon House. This is sacred blessed water. If you do get one of these, don't ever let it run out. So even if you've got 1 drop left, you can refill it back up again. So I normally go to about halfway and then I refill it again. I've gone too low with this one, okay? But I normally go to about here and then I refill it again. Or I take another bottle and put half of that other bottle in and then fill it with natural distilled water or spring water, as so, and spray it around you, okay, through the day. Now this particular one is slightly different from this, and the reason why is because I've made salt water. So salt water is basically sea salt boiling but hot enough so it dissolves. Then I put it into a bottle, and you can take some sacred oil and put it in there too, which works really well. Then watch. Breathe that in through the nose. Let it go up through your nose. That salt will clear and cleanse, and then you'll go spit it out. The reason why is because you're making all your tubes breathable. You're opening them up. Okay, so from there, guys, the crystals that I am absolutely 100% sure are working right now. And one is this crystal here. It's called Herkimer diamond. Go and get yourself a Herkimer diamond and buy it and put it on you. It is also a frequency distributor. It actually makes crystals even more amplified, but it actually makes your higher energy, your crystals inside your blood, amplify. So there's something about Herkimer diamond. People are telling me, people are talking about it. I'm using it every day. Herkimer is a good crystal to cleanse and clear your body system of bad frequencies. It's amazing. Another crystal that people are going on about, and I saw this about 3 months ago, it's called Ancestralite. Flipping heck, man, come on. Ancestralite. I'll put a link below, but go to your local crystal shop and ask if they've got some, buy some and wear it or put it in your pocket, hold it in your hand. Okay, fantastic. It's great. It's got an amazing frequency and energy that is working for what's going on right now. The other crystal that I found fascinating and is working for disrupting energy is called Silicone Valley or terahertz. A brilliant crystal that you can wear, put in your pocket and keep. And then this, which is obviously my favorite, and it's working amazing, and everybody's telling me it's making a massive difference. So the combination is the Trinity, the three, the Holy Trinity, the three. That is Tektite, Moldavite, and again Herkimer diamond. So these are the things that I am using and working on daily. This is my daily practice. And I've got to say, guys, I am feeling stronger every single day. Now, I went through a very bad patch because I was working to try and understand which crystals, what to do, how to do it. But this is really effective. It's working extremely well, okay? So that is, I think, a really good start. Try it at least for 3 months and then come back to me. And I'll guarantee you, you will feel stronger, fitter and better. And you will be able to, your body system will be able to cope, deal, handle, and just monitor everything in a way that it's not overly stressed. How you work with these oils and how you work with the sprays and how you eat the food, you should be listening to your body temple now. It is very important that you listen to you. Don't listen to negativity. Stay away from all media and just try and focus on yourself for at least a few weeks. And by doing that, I think you're going to feel tons better. Your body's going to manage whatever needs to be managed through those 3 weeks. And I promise you, you'll look back and think, actually, I do feel a lot better. I actually feel better. And I'm coping with things a lot more. That will be my suggestion today from my heart to yours. I'll put links below with all the things that I've talked about. And I want you to go to your local stores and support them as well. And that's really it. That's what I would recommend right now. Just to top this off, I did do a reading, and part of that reading was to eat a lot of red as well. So I would also, for green is for the stomach and red is to strengthen the heart, in as far as I'm concerned, and cleanse the blood. So look for red, you know, strawberries, berries, red, okay? So that's it on a final note. That's me done now. I'm done. I feel better to share that today, and I'm also gearing up for tomorrow, 4-day pure energy healing, 4-day practitioner course, online and interactive. I won't be joining you for the next 4 days because I need to fully focus on all participants and work very hard in those 4 days to keep, you know, to answer questions through the day, because everybody asks questions on the course itself. And it's a great interaction for those 4 days. I am looking forward to it. If you're on the course, love you. See you at, I don't know what time, at night. And in the morning, whenever it is, you've got all the information, but I will see you on the Zoom call, and we're going to have a beautiful 4 days. It's going to change our life. Yeah, that's it really. Can't wait. I really am excited about it. Okay, guys, love you all. Take care. Till a few days from now, try and put that into practice and give it a go. All right, take care. Bye. See you tomorrow.